Hey guys, it's Toasty Fresh and I'm back with another collections update video, just showing a few of the things that I've got over the last few weeks. And it's been a couple of months since I last did a video. I think the last one went out around June-ish, actually put it out, did them in May-ish, going into June, and this, we're just getting into September as I do this video. So it's been quite a while, so I'm just going to show you a few of the games I picked up. This video is going to be concentrating on just last gen stuff. I've got a big pile of original Xbox and PlayStation 2 stuff just to talk about and things like that, but this one's going to be PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 stuff. Well, saying Xbox 360 stuff is only going to be one Xbox 360 one, and I might as well show that now. And that's another special edition I managed to get out of, a limited edition, and that's Gears of War 2, the limited edition, and I picked that up from Entertainment Exchange for £3. I thought, why not? I saw it on the back shelf just as I was paying for something else. I saw it and thought, yeah, I'll get that as well. And this one comes in a bit of a different thing. It comes in this, you get a cardboard sleeve, and then you get the steel case. On the first version it was just a big steel case with the plastic, with like a plastic sleeve around it, not a cardboard sleeve. And this is what you get inside it. You get the game with a making of kind of video, featurette, bonus feature video, and you also get a photo that must be something from the game. I think it's something that the main character carries around with him. I'm not too sure because I've not actually played any of the games yet. I remember watching a Let's Play of the first game, I think, a while ago, but I can't really remember too much. You also get that, and you also get, just as in the first one, you get another inside look of the game, which is just showing you basically things from the game, scenes, locations, things like that. Little bits about the history as well, and the lore of the game, and things like that. So it's quite interesting, and to say I only paid £3 for it, it's well worth it. And it is a series I'm going to have to look into. Like I said, I've not ever been a big player of 360 with it being my girlfriend's. I never own one myself. So, but now I have got time to go on it since my girlfriend's now more into the PS4. Now we've got a PlayStation 4. So I will be giving that a look over at some point and starting with the first one, because I've got the limited edition version of the first one. And now it's on to PlayStation 3 games. And last time out, I showed you this in one of my videos. I got the special edition Uncharted 3, and I said that I wanted to play the other ones first. I'm actually currently now playing that, but I also went out and finally I managed to track down a copy of Uncharted, the first one, Drake's Fortune, which is the original one. It wasn't a platinum. I didn't want to get the platinum one because I'm a bit weird like that with certain stuff. If I can help it, I don't want the platinums. And it was a great little game. I played through this and I've completed it, and I think it does deserve the good ratings and things it gets. They're really well done, and they're a good. I think they're a good example of an on the rails kind of a more linear type of game done right. That just goes to show it doesn't have to be an open world game, you know, that you can go off and do 50 million other different things for a game to be really good. And this one shows it. You've got a nice little story. It's a good little, it's basically like an action film, except you control the action, and with a bit of platforming puzzles, but none of the puzzles are really brain taxing. There's a nice, good difficulty, sort of, to story balance going as well there, but it's just about, you know, challenging enough to keep you going. I mean, you can set it harder if you want to, but on the normal setting it's just easier to get through the game. And even probably on hard, it'll be not frustratingly hard, but just about hard enough to keep you interested and to carry on going in the story. And it's just got good, like they said, good production values. It's just like a good Indiana Jones kind of film, but a game, but really good. And I also played through Uncharted 2 as well, Among Thieves, and I've just completed that about a day or two ago. So I've played through that, and that again is more of the same. And I'd even say, yeah, they have improved on it as well, because I liked on this one that you had a definite more of a choice between whether you wanted to go all out action or whether you wanted to do things stealth as in snapping the necks. Or you could do a mixture of both. You could, you know, for half of a level you can snap people's necks, and if you really, really wanted to, you can kill most of everybody on the level with just using stealth, I think. I mean, I would kind of went half and half on it because I didn't fully have the patience to go and do offing everybody with neck snaps. But I did do a good few number of them. You know, I got the trophies and everything. But again, another great game, set in a different setting this time, like in the cold mountains around Nepal and stuff like that. So, and just again, vibrant colours, just like in the other game. Vibrant standout colours. It's not like one of those games where it's all browns and things like that. That's the one thing that stands out as well. All the settings are vibrant and just great action and a decent story. So that game's well worth going out and getting, especially for £4. It's well worth £4. I think I paid £3.50 for the first one. So for about 10 quid, just under 10 quid, you can get all 3 games. And I know they're looking to bring out the trilogy on the PlayStation 4 and things like that, but they're still pretty fine to play on the PlayStation 3 really. You're only going to get, you know, HD and a bit of a facelift. Other games I got before that, from a cash converters, I forgot how much I paid, but another special edition, I got Devil May Cry 4. It's not really a series that I'm not interested in, and I've not really ever played them. I've not played any of them, and I've yet to go out and get the ones for the PlayStation 2 yet. But I got it because it was just this special edition, and it had the plastic sleeve, because you see a lot of them like that, like I've seen it in the shops like that, and this was the first time that I'd seen it with the plastic sleeve. So I got it, and I got it from cash converters. I think it cost me £3 something, £3.99 or something like that. And as far as I know, it's got everything included. It's got the instruction booklet, and you also get, as what comes with a lot of these, you get an Art of the Devil kind of art book, which shows you all the various artwork that goes into the different enemies, you know, the different characters and things like that, like Dante, the main characters, and Nero, they're the main characters. I don't really know much about it apart from that those are the main characters, and that's about it. I'd have to go back and play the earlier games though. But just on seeing this and being in a nice package and having a coolish designed case, I thought I'll pick that up for £3 odd. Is worth it. And so that's why I picked that one up. Another one that was from way back, from a few weeks ago as well. It was when my girlfriend bought Dan Bradman's Cricket for the PlayStation 4. It cost like 40 quid or something like that, £40. She didn't like it, and I didn't really like it, to be honest. It's not a patch on the older Codemasters cricket games. You know, they've had real playability. Even though I'm not a fan of cricket, I could actually play it for a while. And I traded the games in. Traded the game in, but the receipt with the code on it was looking worse for wear, so I decided to claim the money before the receipt went missing. And I got a few games, and one of them I think I got was this one, Vanquish, because I got it because it's meant to be a pretty good action game from Cryware and Sega, but it had a pretty cool case as well, which kind of sold it on me as well, one of those kind of 3D kind of cases, and it's in, and it's meant to be just some crazy, I think, over the top action. You're wearing some kind of battle mech suit, one man army kind of deal, and it's the usual saving the world routine. But I remember it getting good reviews at the time. I didn't really listen to the reviews too much, and I never played it at the time, but for £2.50 it could end up being a bargain if it is as good as a lot of people have said. And I'll also I'll leave the RPGs, because I've got a few RPGs which I've not got really many RPGs apart from Final Fantasy 13 for the PlayStation 3, so that's one thing I needed to remedy, but I'll show those 3 last. And I also got another 3 games. The main reason for getting them was a game that somebody recommended to me, and it was after I played Ninja Theory's other game that they released later on after this one, Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Someone gave me that actually, and sent it over. Some guy I know from a collection site called a collector's site called collections.com, and I played through it, loved the game, and somebody said, hey, they made another game called Heavenly Sword, why don't you go and check it out? So that's what I've just gone and done. I remember it getting so reviews in the magazines and things like that, and at the time PlayStation 3 games were still kind of expensive, so I left it alone from that part on. But somebody said that the guy recommended it to me. He said it's pretty good still. It's not like one of the best games ever for the PlayStation 3, but it is pretty solid apparently. So I'm going to go ahead and check that out. And that was the main reason for that, but I also, they were doing a 3 for 2 offer, and this was only $1.99, so I wasn't looking to spend a lot of money at that point, so I just picked up another 2 games for $1.99, and I picked up Red Faction Guerrilla. I picked this up because none of the games have ever really touched the first one. I had the second one back in the day as well, purely because of the first one, and it was okay. It wasn't absolutely terrible, but it was not a patch on the first one for the feel of the game and how fun it was, and just the setting, the kind of Total Recall setting that it had. This one's going back to Mars. It's a different kind of game. It's third-person actioner, trying to take back Mars. But I remember playing a little bit of it on the demo, and I don't think it's terrible, but it wasn't absolutely brilliant. But I thought for $1.99, I was just looking, trying to find a game that I wanted for the $1.99 price tag, and I thought I'll give it a fair shot and just see whether it's, you know, as so as I remembered, or whether it's actually quite good, because I don't know, it could be okay. And the other game I got is Warhammer Space Marine, and I just picked that up because I remember playing the old PlayStation 1 strategy games, Shadow of the Horned Rat. I played that, and this is an action game, so it's nothing like those. You're playing a Space Marine, so an unstoppable chainsaw, sword, combo wielding badass soldier who can basically kill everything, kill a whole army by himself almost. And that's basically, I think, remembering watching a video on it and the producers, that's the whole fun of it. They'd seen all these realistic games that were coming out and thought, you know what, why don't we make a game where you can go around as a total badass and just kill things or blow things up and shoot things and things like that. So I thought, because I like the universe, I've never really got into it like playing the tabletop games and things like that, but I've always kind of liked it when I played the games and things like that. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and play this and see if it's fun. I think for $1.99 it'll probably definitely be worth the price tag though. I've paid for it. And now I get to the games that I was excited to get. These are the games that again were part of the money that I cashed in on a coupon. And the first one I got was Reckoning, because it looks like a cool game. I remember seeing parts of it when I played through Mass Effect. In fact, that's another RPG I've got actually as well, Mass Effect 2 and 3. But this one, there was some downloadable content tied in as well to Mass Effect 3. You got some kind of armour as well if you had this game, so tied into that. And it's meant to be a pretty good game. It's, you know, designed by some of the stuff and that is designed by Todd McFarlane, the person who did Spawn. So it's looking like a really cool thing to go out and play. It's kind of more like a Western kind of RPG, not your sort of JRPG. But it looks pretty good nonetheless. I've heard great things about it, so I'm going to be really looking forward to playing that. And that's £4 it costs for that. So I'm happy to get that one. The other two I got were, and my little girls just decided to sit here as well. You might actually come as well. Come in. Why not? And you could tell we're live, and I don't get much chance to get on there. And another one I got was Resonance of Fate, and that one cost £8. I spent quite a bit on that because I thought RPGs don't usually go down in value, so I might as well get all of it. And that one was complete. And I got this one because it's Sega, but I think it's actually produced by Tri-Ace, and they're the guys behind the Star Ocean series, the original ones, and all things like that. So I thought that should be a good-ish game. I've not played it, but it seems okay. It seems like an alright story and things like that. And if it's made by Tri-Ace, it should be pretty good with their pedigree in making role-playing games. So that is cool. Yep, we've already seen that one. And finally, I got a game that I love the look of, and I've heard other people mentioning it and it being a good game, and that's Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. And I just looked at this game and it just looks brilliant. It's got a lot of bonuses. I mean, I just looked at the back cover, and it looks like the front cover looks classy as well, and the back cover, it looks like some kind of Studio Ghibli, you know, film, a lovely anime style. And then when I looked as well, I saw that it was Level 5 who made this, so that is again a great recommendation to go out and get this game. The guys who made Dark Cloud, Dark Chronicle, and also made another great game that I'm looking to go out and buy, Rogue Galaxy, which I've heard great things about that as well. So I'm really looking forward to playing this. And again, oh, we got the CDs come loose. But again, that is complete, and that is probably my game of the video as well. I'll go straight on to that. That'll be my pick of the video for the game that I'm most excited to go out and play. It's this one here because of just the great producer, the developer, and things like that. And I know it's probably going to be a great game, seeing as they made it. And that's about it. The only other things I've got to show you, because I don't think I showed you last time, and that's I got 2 strategy guides for bargaining players. I got Hitman Absolutions guide, and my little girl's going to show you the other one, and that's the new Tomb Raider reboot. And I picked up both of those beauties for 25p each. I haven't actually got either game yet, but I mean, that is a bargain, because you don't usually see them for that much. You know, originally this was 15 quid, that was 15 quid too. Made by Brady Games, that one's Prima, that one's Brady Games. I remember Brady Games from doing they used to do the Final Fantasy guides up until Final Fantasy 9, I think it was. By 10 it was piggyback. I remember having the piggyback guide for Final Fantasy 10. But that's 2 great things that I picked up as well. If anyone wants to contribute to the video in the comment section, you can name whatever game you think you'd rather play. Which was your favourite pick out of those? Which RPG do you love from the PlayStation 3? Like I said, since I'm looking for more to play, that's why I went and bought some. And just anything else, any thoughts you got on any of those games that I got, whether you think a lot of them are good choices, whether some of them aren't so good, it's just up to you. Comment and things as you like. And now I'm going to be going now, because I'm going to go and play on the Wii with my little girl, and we're going to go play bowling. But that's all I got time for. So I'm going to say see you later. Until next time.
See you
Bye.
later.